If the commission is so busy, can't instruct the senior counsel, can't instruct, they better wind up their business. No, they are not in a position to. Please leave it to us, we will handle it. We fail to understand as to why the State Election Commission is still not taking an independent decision in the matter. We are at a loss to understand as to what has happened to the independency and supremacy of the State Election Commission during the ensuing elections.
But kindly allow me to allow just 1 minute's time to take instructions here and now.
But I don't know, sir, who's present. Even last hearing also, when Mr. Mitro appeared, there was nobody. Other time when Madam Sinha appeared also, there is nobody responsible from the commission. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Even in small revenue matters, officers, especially we find that that CSE, that one officer, she is always present in court. And if the commission is so busy, can't instruct the senior counsel, can't instruct, they better wind up their business.
Kindly give me just 1 moment's time, my lord. I'm
Sir,
very embarrassed.
If suppose they feel that no, they are not in a position to, please leave it to us, we will handle it.
Kindly give me just a moment.
Please.
But in view of not the conduct so far expressed by the commissioner, I'm sorry.
My lord, the instruction is, my lord, we had asked for deployment of, my lord, 22, my lord, 22 companies. But, my lord, we have also independently, my lord, deployed 6 companies of specialized forces for, my lord, the, my lord, 6 sensitive districts. But, my lord, after that, my lord, my instruction is whatever, my lord, the court feels will be adequate, we will immediately send a requisition to the, my lord, central forces. No, my lord, I leave it because, my lord, today.
Be a situation, one Jawan for one citizen.
My lord, the difficulty is, my lord.
And the court made it clear in 2 orders that no part of it should be charged to the state.
That's right. That's right.
That can be, I don't know if you are still not satisfied. Please come. Further, it was pointed out that the sentiment that free and fair elections are at the heart of democracy has been echoed by the Honorable Supreme Court in several judgments. Thus, the issue would be whether the order and direction issued by this court, as affirmed by the Honorable Supreme Court, has been complied with. After hearing the arguments of the learned advocate appearing for the petitioner and the learned senior advocate appearing for the State Election Commission, we have no hesitation in our mind to hold that the order and direction has not been complied with in its letter and spirit. We fail to understand as to why the State Election Commission is still not taking an independent decision in the matter. And the learned senior counsel appearing for the State Election Commission has instructions to state that the Election Commission will abide by the directions issued by this court. In the first order passed by this court, the court reposed confidence on the State Election Commission and left to it to make an assessment of the sensitive districts. We found that this direction has not been well taken and the matter was being dragged on, which necessitated the court to issue direction for deployment of central forces for the entire state, which order has been affirmed by the Honorable Supreme Court. We are informed that we are not informed, strike out there. On instructions, the learned senior advocate from the appearing on behalf of the State Election Commission submitted that one company, inverted commas, of central force has been requisitioned for each of the 22 districts. It is submitted by the learned advocate for the petitioner that one company consists of 80 persons, which would also include persons who are to assist the
80 active personnel.
80 active personnel. 80 active personnel. As remaining sentence is taken. And given the total number of persons, thus the total number of persons, the total number of central force, active central force, which will be in place is around 1,700, which in our view is thoroughly inadequate. We are justified to take such a stand in the light of the decision, in the light of the requisition which was made for deployment of central forces during the elections, panchayat elections conducted in the state of West Bengal during 2013. In this regard, we refer to the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court in West Bengal State Election Commission versus State of West Bengal and others, 2013 SCC Online SC 1283. Full stop. It is interesting to know that the West Bengal State Election Commission was the petitioner before the Honorable Supreme Court, resisting the decision of the state of West Bengal in the matter of deployment of central forces for the Panchayat 2013 Panchayat election. If that was the manner in which the West Bengal State Election Commission had acted in the year 2013, we are at a loss to understand as to what has happened to the independency and supremacy of the State Election Commission during the ensuing elections. The State Election Commission shall, within 24 hours, requisition sufficient number of central forces to be deployed to all the districts, and the number of the companies / battalion to be which are to be requisitioned shall be not less than the force which was requisitioned for the 2013 election, and it has to be definitely more than the same, as the number of districts have increased and the electorate would have definitely increased between 2013 and 2023 in these 10 years.